right, we should be live.
I don't see it.
Give it a second. Yep, should be live.
Should be. It's not up that I can see it.
Okay, I'm going in with my computer. 1 second. Yeah, it's live. Let me see what it looks like. It's there live.
Why is it not?
It's live, I don't know.
It's not up for me for some reason.
Oh, it just gives a little thing at the bottom that says Omelette Arcade. I don't think it's overly obnoxious. It may affect, it shouldn't affect anything, I don't think.
Okay.
All right.
I can't see that screen, by the way, so.
What screen? Oh, yeah.
The iPad.
Yeah, 1 second. Working on that. How is that?
It's good. It just keeps doing this thing where it constantly zooms in and out of focus.
Yeah, let me get
that. I would never need to do anything.
Let me get it in position, and then I won't touch it, because right now I'm adjusting the view angle. Once it's adjusted, it should stop.
Okay.
Or it'll do that. Okay.
Yeah, it's not showing for me that it's live, so I don't know.
That's you. I'm looking at it on my computer.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you.
Are you signed in as in our account? Because that's probably why.
No.
No?
I'm signed in as my own account.
All right, well. I just said hi. Let me see if I change tanks, see how long the delay is. Got some good replays tonight, I think. I hope.
Yeah, well, we don't know them. We haven't seen most of them, so it keeps it more entertaining in a way.
It does. Okay, it is live.
We get to see them for the first time as well.
It is live. Darko's on. Hi, Darko. My buddy. Darko, we didn't get a replay from you this week, buddy.
I think we're all busy messing around in realistic mode and yelling at people.
Well, that's kind of what I do in every mode.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I can't tell necessarily the quality. I'm looking at quality. Well, okay, it shows that it's available in 1080. Let me see. Looks good. Woo-hee! Looks real good.
All right, cool.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to actually slow that back down so it don't kill my own internet. Since I'm streaming, FaceTiming, and everything else. All right. Okay, Lech, you ready to rock?
Yeah, what are we doing first?
Good question. Good question. Let's take a look here. Why don't we go up top, start with some semblance of an order. Let's see. Rebel's got a crazy game that might be a good way to kick us off.
All right.
All right. And here we go. All right, so Rebel is in the Type 62. Type 62. And the only challenge we're going to have is some of these are realistic and some of them are not. And I don't know which is which right now yet. I guess we'll figure that out.
We will figure that out shortly, that's for sure.
Rebel normally does not like these modes, so I'm assuming it's the regular mode.
Yes. Well, like I said, we'll know in a second.
Sorry for trying to adjust the screen. Sorry. If you can see the whole thing, let me know. If you can't see the whole thing, let me know.
I can see it. Okay. It's just blurry. So.
All right. Well, I was moving it. All right.
No, it doesn't matter. All right.
Regular mode. Good to know. Or is it?
No, it's realistic.
It's realistic. There's an idiot crawling across there, waiting to be shot. Comet. Rebel pops him. He's got a bulldog. Oh, I love H-ing bulldogs. This thing. Rebel with zero aim. Oh, that's PC auto aim, isn't it? No, it doesn't look like it's PC auto aim. You think?
No, he's auto aim. Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay. Normally, I thought PC changes like the reticule to like a thing, doesn't it?
Not in realistic, and I don't think it shows on the replay. It does not show on the replay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still using it. So if you're not aware, PC auto aim is much better than mobile auto aim, and in realistic mode, it's completely broken. because once you lock your reticle on a tank, it never loses them, even if they disappear from view, as long as you're within view range. So you can track them all over the place for minutes and never lose them. It's totally broken. They've never fixed it. I don't know why. Maybe they're not aware of it. Maybe they don't care, but it's completely broken.
You know,
PC auto aim.
It's a very interesting thing. I mean, I think there's a couple of there's a flea coming in there. Is that Bane? I know Bane got killed by Rebel in one of these. I don't know if that's him flying around like a lunatic. It would make sense. Let's take a quick look.
Well, you can look.
It is Darth Bane. It is Bane in the flea tunneling him. Rebel
He's got the auto aim on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And it will not let go. It will not. As long as he stays within range, notice how it's stuck to him.
Yeah. And it's
following the tank.
And he hits him.
That's
what
the
a
beauty of
shot.
this. Well, it's auto aim. It's totally broken. I mean, that's the thing.
And Bane has left the building. Bane has left the building. What is Bane doing in a flea? I can't say I've ever seen that. It was a short, beautiful shot.
My only guess is he probably picked that tank by accident.
I think he likes. I mean, Bane is the collector of obscure tanks, and the flea is definitely an obscure tank. So,
I love the flea. It's one of my favorites. It's a great tank. Not so much in realistic because it has no hit points, but
yeah,
it is very small, so you can hide really easily in realistic.
Yeah,
that's the advantage.
Yeah, I actually had a game at the SP1C. It was the same thing. That tiny thing you just hide places. I'm actually taking it back a little bit about what I said. You know, I was. I'm starting to realize the SP1C may be a better tank than I realized. So
it's got a great gun. It's got great mobility. It just has no armor. You have to be really careful. Even the slightest of mistakes, it's very unforgiving. Even the slightest of mistakes is the end of it. So, and end of the game. Like most people can one-shot you. So most of the big tanks, of course.
Bane says nobody can see him in the flea. Well, Bane, somebody clearly saw you because they murdered you. And Rebel,
yeah, you were seen and killed.
And Rebel, by the way, has had about 77 hit points for the last 3 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, most of the game he's been a one-shot.
Rebel is unbelievable on low hit points. He plays, it kind of changes his tactics a little bit and can survive. And that Churchill is going to get murdered. This is one of the few. I mean, a lot of tier 7s could beat up a Churchill, tier 6 Churchill, but this tank in particular has an amazing penetration for its.
I think he's out of AP shells.
I cannot.
Or is he out of HE?
He's
out of one type of shell.
I cannot tell that in the replay, but that would not surprise me. He's only got 2,000. I mean, not only he's got 2,088 damage. So unless he doesn't bring very many, you know.
Maybe it's HE. It just said he ran out of a type of shell. It's probably the HEs. There's no way he's out of AP in it.
Bane says.
Bulldog just killed himself.
Idiot.
What a moron.
He does have a comment over here. Comment's a good tank. Shoots him. That was HE under the tracks. Clever. Yeah, so you've got a serious problem here with points, but truthfully, because if he kills that, if that guy, yep, as expected. So it's 850 versus 626. But if this comet could somehow slip away, he has this. Or I mean, it's a one shot, so Rebel can't just roll on in there like a lunatic.
No, they're both one shot.
Oh, what a bounce! Oh my god! Holy
well, that tank, we both know that tank gets a lot of screen bounces it should not.
Yeah, I mean, that one was particularly surprising to me. But the Comet has shit pen and a shit gun, so
True.
That doesn't surprise me completely. Amazing game. Thanks for sending it to us, Rebel. Well done. Well played. All right. Let's get out of realistic mode. We have a mastery. Let's get to Bane. Bane was just shat on. So why don't we play one of his, see what happens here. I have no idea what's going on here. Bane just said we'll like it. So he is in the flea. Right. Oh, he's going to redeem himself. All right, Bane. He is watching. He's on. Noticing here, he is one of 2 tier 7s. So I don't know who Bane, paid off to actually get a lower tier because I haven't had one all weekend. But congratulations.
No.
Let me see if we have recognizable players on here. I don't see anyone that I know. So, all right.
I think I need you to. Can you zoom it out just a hair? I can't see quite close.
That's what I was trying to do earlier. I didn't think you could, so I was trying to.
Yeah, it's a little bit higher. There we go. That's it. Right there. Actually, yeah, right there. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so Bane is going through a strange spot to me. Again, I don't remember if this is realistic or not. I need to start paying attention to that on the upload. Looks like it's realistic again. So
realistic, yep.
And Bane is using the mobile auto aim, which does work to find targets. It just doesn't lock on them. So when I'm playing realistic, I'm scanning the skies the whole time, scanning around, trying to get little blips to tell me that there's someone over there. That's my way. But right. Bane is being clever here. He's basically flanking the entire team. I don't know if that bulldog saw him. I think that was a bulldog. I don't know if that guy saw him.
No, he didn't. He just kept on driving. That's hilarious. Chaffee. It was a Chaffee.
Chaffee, yep.
Which this thing will eat in 3 seconds. I mean, this thing eats Chaffies like candy. Age at the Stone Age. Chaffee just kept on driving. Now this is kind of risky because you can be seen from anywhere up here. It's probably going for the rock. There's a tank right at sea.
I mean, Bane's doing a very smart strategy, which is in this mode, if you sneak up behind people and they're not very good, you can just literally light them up and they'll have no idea where to look. And he's climbing all the way up there. Oh, why Bane, not? Sweet Bane. Ridiculous Bane. I mean, their entire team is below him. I think, I guess the KV-2 is not looking at him, but it would be a very easy thing for a KV-2 to shoot him, the SU-100Y to shoot him. Bane knows that, of course, so I think he's just trying to figure out what to do here.
Yeah, that's a risky move up there, especially with the tank that's no gun depression, because you have to completely expose yourself to get a shot off.
In front of a KV-2 could one-shot this thing, but
yeah,
I don't think this KV-2 is very good given his position.
Bane he's hiding behind a bush.
Yeah, but then he saw Bane already.
You understand this guy has no idea what he's doing.
Well, you know, about 2 minutes in, Bane's got 160 damage. Maybe we need to pre-screen these? Just kidding, Bane.
It would be absolutely hilarious if he just got one shot in the match.
Well, it's 3 against 6. 3 against 6, so I don't exactly know what he plans to do here.
This is going to be either the greatest win we've seen in a while or a complete waste of time, so I can't wait to see what happens.
Bane did have the greatest game two streams ago. He had the greatest game of
the pilot, the T-25
the pilot, yeah. I forgot about that tank. So did everybody else.
Yeah, it's gone.
All right, he's going to get some shots here. They clearly don't have any idea where Bane is. That's a normal thing with a flea. I mean, to be honest, you could do this to a certain extent with a flea in a regular match. In fact,
I love this IS. Look at this IS. He just has no idea where the shots are coming from. It's just hilarious. Oh,
he figured it out. Oh, he pounds him. It's 2 on 6, by the way. I got $1 saying Bane is going to die a miserable death here, but
he just about got hit again.
I mean, they all know where he is. I mean, it's actually a lot better in this game right now. It would be better in real life because he could reset camo and hide. But instead, they all literally can see him flopping around up there.
Yes, he's completely visible. Now they're going behind him. You can see that. There's 3 in front and then 1 going behind. I don't think you want to go down here, because you go down, you're screwed. He's got it.
Well, he was hoping for that, and he got that to happen. By the way, Bane corrected me and says he does not use auto aim. Bane in this mode, auto aim is very helpful. It's needed to spot. That's kind of what it's for.
Yes, I use it in this mode like insane, and then when I go back to regular mode, I start using it and realize, oh, what am I doing? So I have to unlearn the habit when I go back to regular.
I really don't like this mode. It is my least favorite mode to play World of Tanks.
100%. It's very annoying. It has its moments, but for the most part, it's just irritating.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a nice clearing. It's 1 on 4 now. It was 1 on 5.
Very nice.
They've got a bunch of people behind Bane, kind of in their spawn.
I love this guy. This IS is my favorite. I think this guy is.
I mean, he got a shot into Bane.
I want to see.
They're all. I think they're trying to climb up. They're basically going to clear him. Nice. Nicely done. I mean,
he looks like a bunch of dogs under a tree with a cat in. I mean,
a very appropriate analogy.
Yeah, there you go. See, they all went to the same side, so they actually allowed him to escape. So stupid.
This might be one of those. This is going to be another 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
The cat has jumped off the tree on the other side, and he's gone. And the dogs are still sitting there barking up the tree. Bane is playing this perfectly now. He is, of course, has a cap problem.
He has,
he's going to go get B, which he can do now because they're nowhere near the base.
They're not that far. If they know what they're doing, they could have been at B by now.
Well, he drove through it. I don't know. What is he doing?
I have no idea.
All right. Bane apparently had helped himself to some green plants, and he has smoked them. He drove through B-cap, did a circle, and kept on going. That's literally one of the funniest things I've seen.
I think he's thinking through what to do. Somebody says we win.
Oh, yeah. What he did is he went on B to get them to come over here, and then he left. That's actually what.
That's actually brilliant. That is,
and it worked because one of them just drove by. I think it was the Chappie.
Is that guy up
no,
there
it couldn't
alive?
have been.
I guess not.
Who's left on the team there, other than the IS?
So other than the IS, they have a Chaffee and a Tiger 131.
Yeah, it was the Chaffee.
There's your friend in the IS, who's not as bad as you think.
There's the IS. There's our guy.
Yeah, there's
my
our
favorite
guy.
player. He has camo on, so.
And he just.
Oh, just.
Wow. No, he bounced. How do you bounce a flea? What do you have to do to bounce a flea?
It was leaning back, so it went off the front.
Got it. IS cannon. I mean, they've got all 3 bases. It's 1 against 3. Bane, you pull this out, you have once again one match of the week. But
There's no way.
don't think so. I mean, you could go kill
800 and what? 870 points they got at this point?
Yeah, I mean,
there's Chaffs. There's Chaffs.
Oh, he hits my hand. Doesn't get damage. He's just out of time. There's just nothing else he can do. Go kill that guy, Bane.
He needs a kill ASAP.
Okay.
Chappie's trying to escape, which is hilarious. He can't get out there.
You actually can. There's a couple of spots. Bane might show us. Actually, he could get through the windmill right there. If you're in a
you're right.
tank.
Bane can.
Maybe. It could be narrow, like a LTTV.
And it's a loss.
Oh, Bane.
It wasn't entertaining.
He did 2,500 damage. It was a 1 against 6. I mean, you got to give it to Bane. He made 75,000 credits somehow. I don't understand that, but let's see your friend here. You want to give me a guess on the win rate, Lech?
47.
47. I'm going to go a little bit lower. I'm going to say 45. Ooh.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Close.
Nicely done, Bane. Nicely done. All right, Lech, so that you can watch with me, I'm going to give you a little bit of a countdown this time. We're going to go on to Lance's Mastery. I believe, obviously, since it's a Mastery, it's going to be in non-realistic. So in a T-34-2. Lech, you like this tank. I find it to be very ordinary.
I don't like this tank.
Okay, you like the 34-1, not the 34-2. Okay.
34-1 is one of my favorite mediums of all time.
Yeah,
34-2 is just a tank.
Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
anything special.
It's like the Panther 2 equivalent to me. Okay, I'm hitting it, Lech. 3, 2, 1, if you want to watch at home.
Yeah, no, I'll watch it on yours. It's fine.
Oh, okay. All right, so we got Sir Lance the Little, Sir Farms a Lot, whatever you want to call him. And he is, interesting. What the hell is this map, Lech? Sandy,
I don't remember anymore. Desert Sands or one of the desert.
Is it Sandy Rail?
Okay. Sandy Rail, Desert Moon, Sandland.
What the hell is the name of this map? Jesus Christ, you think you've played it 1,000 times, you can remember these things. But
probably 15,000.
Yeah. Right. Well, good map, we all know it. If you don't know it,
yep.
Whatever.
Always go Dunes.
Always go Dunes. Actually, I do not. Oasis Palms lanced me as usual. Thank you, sir. Lance.
Thank you, Lance. I knew you'd say it.
I was waiting for it. All right, Desert Palm. Oasis Palms. Fuck. I like the dunes here, but I don't like the dunes here in realistic because you can get shot from a lot.
No, realistic, I go the opposite always. Just go into tank. But this is a real game, so
it is a real game. This tank.
Lance, a great shot. Now, he's using the 120, right? 122.
I can't tell.
Yes. Well, you can tell by the reload, so yes.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
483
definitely.
HE. Was that HE or was that AP?
Looked like HE.
Almost had to be HE. Although this tank's alpha is what makes it unique. Alpha and aim time are tremendous on this tank. But couple it with shit dispersion, it really doesn't help it much. I can't stand it.
Well, shooting on the move is simply something you cannot do
right.
Unless you're literally point blank range. You always have to stop and wait for a second and you shoot. That can really hurt you. But the advantage is you can really put huge amounts of damage into people. So it's a good farming tank. They want to brawl. Beautiful.
And this thing does have a terrific turret. It's got a nice turret. Probably similar to the T-54 lightweight type of turret. Probably similar to that one. I don't exactly know.
Well, what I like about the turret, it's a little bit smaller than like the Mod 1 or the Type 59. It's a little bit of a bigger turret. So it's got a bigger flat spot next to it.
This
one does not.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so Lance has already got himself a kill, 1,700 damage. They've capped C, so Lance is going to be able to flip that. It's a 6 on 5.
Got somebody next to him.
And he's got a BL10. This is going to be interesting. Oh, geez.
And he misses.
Oh, it's a 152. Okay, or SU, not ISU. Not a BL10.
It's an SU, which is easier to deal with for sure.
He should be able to HE the sides.
Yep.
AP.
Yep.
Well, he wouldn't have cleared him. That's actually the right way to do it.
Yep,
Oh,
if it's
geez.
2-shot anyway, take the guarantee.
Okay, this guy's an
he gets
idiot.
it.
Well, Lance, congratulations. You found yourself an idiot. But well dispatched. What the fuck? You shot like a blind moron and you didn't aim.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the fuck, you idiot.
Yeah, what an idiot. It's always someone else's fault. It's never you, remember that.
That's right. Oh, nice broadside of the Hori. Again, HE Lance. I would have HE'd that thing, I think.
I don't think you can pan him from the side with HE. Some the heavies can, but I don't.
This thing's got some pretty serious. I mean,
it's
calibrated.
I don't know. It might pan. Yeah, it might do it.
And he heats him in the front for a nice shot. I think that the HE pound on this is probably 60 or so. So
yeah, it's pretty solid.
It would have been close though. Probably go for the sure thing. Oh, got a Tiger 2 without camo. Lance is probably frothing at the mouth. He's going to reverse it.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Watch out! Watch out!
Yeah, he's watching Wi-Fi play too much. He's doing reverse side scraping. And we land that shot. See, that was really nice, Lance. And Lance is patient enough as a player for this tank because you really just have to, like you said, you got to stop and let it aim, or otherwise just don't even try to shoot because this Persian half the size of the freaking screen. Otherwise,
yeah, you see when he's driving around, the reticle looks like a gong. So
gong.
Yeah, I'm trying to be culturally.
What the fuck's a gong?
Yeah, it's kind of an Asian instrument, music instrument.
Is it round?
A lazy Susan.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not. I'm just forget it. A gong is a large metal object you bang. So.
Ah, okay. A gong. I don't think it's Asian, but we'll move on. Nice game, Lance.
Sure it is. That's a great game. 4,400 damage.
4,400 damage, 1249 base, 3 kills.
Beautiful.
Really tore up these guys. I mean, took all the hit points from that idiot in the 152. Let's take a look at that idiot. See how bad he was. Oh, not an idiot. Not an idiot.
Maybe he had the itchy trigger finger, but he threw 2 shots in the toilet.
Yeah.
Why would you rush Ahmed anyway?
Oh, Lance is knocking on the door at 56%. Nice, Lance.
Very nice. Very nice.
A little bit easier when you only got 13,000 battles, I might add, but...
Oh, I miss those days.
Me too. You can also go down quick, so it doesn't, it goes both ways. All right, should we stick with Lance or should we switch?
Switch. We'll go back to Lance.
We got Renee in a mouse. I've been excited to see this game. Renee mastered the mouse 3 times this week, which only Renee can.
Renee has become our super heavy mastery champion. He's doing it once a day now.
Yeah, he and Bane both like to play the super heavies, except for Renee's good at it.
Right, that's the biggest difference. I love this tank. I tell you, I haven't had my mouse that long, but I think the most shocking thing about a mouse when you first drive one is how it moves. It's actually extremely mobile. I mean,
it is.
It's a great traverse.
Low top speed
isn't bad.
You're right, but it gets up and goes, and the reverse is fantastic. Yeah.
It has an insane amount of horsepower, so it actually does move. Yeah, it's shockingly mobile for something that big.
My favorite thing is to look at the width of the tracks that they put on this.
Yes. The thing is just basically a giant track.
It is. It's almost like a treadmill.
It's wider than the T95s. I mean.
Yeah. So Renee quickly shoves an STI out of the way, or ST1. I still can never remember which one. I think it's an
ST1.
That's a 1. You're claiming.
Yeah.
All right. He shoves himself directly into the path here of this 50 or 50M. I can't tell. 50M.
Nice. I don't know why he's not shooting ABCR, but love tap. This is where the mouse is great. You just kind of love tap.
For 100 here.
100, little 50. See if he switched to ABCR, you're right.
Yeah, I don't know why Renee should have switched there. It's true.
Yeah,
he's going to. I guarantee he'll probably explain himself to us.
I want an explanation, Renee. I know you're on here.
Well,
why are you not using ABCR? There you go. He switched at that time.
Oh yeah. And look at the angle. And that's my favorite thing. I mean, Renee knows how to drive this thing. You've got to, you're always driving at about 30, 35 degrees. He's going to hit this grill for 576. Takes a hit, but he's still got 2,000. That grill, that was heat from the grill. 2,070 hit points left, so he's not exactly bleeding too hard yet.
No, that's the best thing about having 3,000 hit points. You can make a couple mistakes and it doesn't really matter.
Now, there's 54-1 could put a hurting on him, and I think Renee sees that he's trying to get out of there. You don't want to take 1,000 hit points from that guy if he can play. But he's cleared. It's now, so we got ourselves a 5-on-4. They're all behind Renee. Comment was, can you nuts quit sword fighting? Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. Renee's going to get next to the C75. I will say, this isn't, the opponents are still alive. We got Moonman and I don't even know GOSU, but Moonman's clearly a good player. And he's in the FB, the 215B, so that should be interesting. It's 4-on-3 right now. Here's a 92E1 from, not straight, SR8. I will assume that he's an idiot. And then there's a 15B, so he does not see Renee's monster.
15B managed to lose track of a mouse.
Yeah, he lost track of a mouse, unless he did it on purpose. No, he didn't, because now he's focusing pretty good. He gets a shot in, that is APCR.
He's like a rat.
Oh, he doesn't bounce, and that is very unfortunate. The 215B really has some terrific hit points and a cannon. And that's about it.
Well, it doesn't have that many. They nerfed the hit points on it, so it doesn't anymore.
Oh, does it?
It has a great gun.
I have
215B has
a
great gun. It has incredible mobility and it has a very strong turret.
Yes, yes.
That's about it.
Okay, this 92-1 is coming in for the something. Oh, Renee just misses him. That was a tough shot in a mouse. The turret rotating speed is not great. But now he's going to go this Gosu guy and see if he can clear him. Obviously, it should be a one shot. Let's see if it happens. Well, it's a hard angle. The guy angled it well and did not give him anything. Well played. Renee's down to 9.
I-7 can do nothing against the mouse.
It just did. I mean, you're right in general, because he can look at the angle and the height, so you can easily pin him.
Yeah, the I-7 is just miserable. That gun can't pin any part of a mouse, basically. It's just horrible.
Yeah, and the Moonman guy is just not giving up that spot. I don't know who he's even shooting at.
I think he just assumes he's going to be able to handle Renee when Renee shows up, which, I mean, listen, Renee's almost out of hit points, but...
Oh boy, this is going to be interesting.
And I suspect he's going to hit the speed boost here and try to scramble.
Yeah, I don't know. He was over there shooting random people, I swear. Renee's going to go for the hatch.
The turret is fabulous. I mean, look at that. The turret on the gun is so good. He's trying to block the hatch, but it's impossible to hit any damage.
Renee's got his lower plate protected, so he really can't be shot other than the cheeks. That was well played as well. That was really smart. There's still... I didn't even realize there was a JGPZ left.
I don't know why he went back up there. It's bizarre.
I think he doesn't want to get the JGPZ to go behind him.
I would have just bolted.
What is that? Look at that idiot. What is that guy doing? Renee's team. He just shot at something. Can Renee clear him? Oh, beautifully done.
I need to see... We need to do a JG inspection here. It's a beautiful match by Renee, by the way. Fantastic.
Look at this.
5,400 damage.
Basically one-on-one with an excellent player, I'm sure, from Moonman. I mean...
Yeah, reroll
with 2,400 damage average is no joke, even for a reroll. Let's take a look here at Fabio.
Let's look at this guy. This is my guy here. There's our man. There's our man.
There is your guy.
I forget the win rate. 4,300 battles, and he's playing tier 10. Maybe do a little more practice.
A tiny bit more. He did have Triori with him. They did what they could, but Renee did the most of the work. Nice game by the STI and Renee's team as well. All right, very good. I think we got. Let's see where we go next.
Let's see Mesa's. I want to see Mesa's TD mastery. This happens once every 6 months.
Are you sure it's happened before?
It has happened before. I've witnessed it before.
All right, sounds good. You two would know. You guys are common platoon.
He does it.
All right, he is in the Cheeto SPG,
Oh,
tier 7, great tank, here in Vineyards. I remember the map's name for once.
Yeah.
All right, and we have ourselves an interesting match, tier 8 match. I guess tier 8, tier 7, 3 8s, 4 7s. What's your strategy?
This tank is awesome. I mean, it's like I would almost go middle with this. It has the 10 degrees of gun depression. It has enough armor.
Is that your go-to place here, Lech, with the TD?
What's that?
What's your go-to place here with the TD?
With this one, I would go to the middle of the map. If it's not this tank, I would go to the right and behind the house there by where the ACAP would normally be.
Okay.
But yeah, with this tank has the armor and the 10 degrees, I would go right where he's going, right to the middle. It can handle it.
That's aggressive. I wouldn't in a tier 8 battle when you got tier 8s, but let me see what
Yes, it is more risky because it's a tier 8.
Chimera, ISU, and Indian. It's kind of...
Yeah.
And an M6, which is going to come up there for sure.
The M6 is... Well, that's not the EXP, right? I can't quite see it.
Right.
Okay, that's not a problem. The EXP would be a huge problem. that gun will go right through that tank. Because the regular M6 is going to have problems.
So Rene already pops the IS. He's got one shot in.
Mesa,
Rene, whatever.
Master Debating?
Master.
Is the new name?
Merlin Debates, something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know. Did you get the skinny from Mesa about this name change?
No, I did not.
Okay. We'll have to investigate that another mystery episodes into. We've had a lot of people with IGN changes recently, including our clan lead Arthur, who became Darther. And I believe
Darther, we discovered last night that Wrecker has changed his name.
To
everybody's changing names.
Wrecker Rex or something, right?
Wrecker Rex.
So
he just can't get the gun down on that guy.
Yeah, he simply can't. He's trying to get a nice shot there.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Just working it. I mean, Mesa's a very patient player, very experienced player as well. That was well done. The only problem he's got is what I was thinking is this thing does rotate, but not that quickly. And he's going to get shot by both.
Definitely. Oh, look at this genius. That's the good
engine shot.
Tunnel. Forget where you are.
This is exactly what he needed. And that idiot is attacking an IS-3 as well, which is not going to be an easy thing. All right. Well, that was helpful. So now they're up 7-6. Mesa's going to get a nice shot in here on the M6.
Yeah, it's beautiful. If these two are now down to a one shot, basically.
The Panther's totally out of position. Just a little armored plate there that's got a little bit more armor. That I didn't even know that existed.
Unbelievable. I mean, I chewed through a fingernail when that happened. I mean, that's so irritating. There you go.
All right,
now he's getting aggressive as he should be because there's so many one-shot, one-hit tanks. He can just start clipping them out.
Yeah, and an Indian is the tank you want to kill as well. Good DPM, good cannon.
Yep.
There it goes. All right, so I mean they've got a 7-on-4. Mesa's got 2,000 damage. And he tracks him.
Very nice.
Very smart. Nice. Well played. 7-on-2. Mesa's going hysterical at this time. He's probably swearing all kind of Canadian words coming out of him. Hosier
he's
and
using words, all kinds of. He's using all kinds of words we've never heard, but it is working. Well, I mean, that's the thing. When you save your hit points for the end, you can start getting aggressive.
That's right. I mean, he earned this. He earned the hell out of this. He spotted everybody. He
spotted their whole team. To see what the spotting damage is after this.
2,900 or so damage. I don't think he hit. That's probably about it.
If you have not gone up this line, you'll get this tank. It is a fabulous tank.
And it's a fantastic line. The whole line is good. The Tier 9 is more debated.
I don't love the Tier 9, but the rest of them are great.
He had only 254 damage was dealt with player's assistance.
Enemies damage destroyed 7.
Yeah, but
that's key.
Yeah, definitely.
Very nice. I mean, listen, he played the role of a heavy in the middle of the map.
Right.
If he hadn't done that, they wouldn't have won this game.
No, I thought that was very, very well played. Excellent job, Mesa. Well done. All right. We do have a replay of a tank I've wanted to watch a replay in a while from our friend, our new gent, one of the newer members of the clan, who is a super Unicum player, also known in game as Mike Cock. And Mike Cock got the Defender MK1 and mastered it, I think, on the first day he had it, which is not totally surprising.
This is a dream of a tank. If you don't have this tank, it is on sale. I would buy it. If you have the money, you can afford it. And if it's not money, you got to use it to pay your bills or eat. Have some throwaway money, go buy this tank. It is one of the best mediums in Tier 8.
I love this thing because it's a heavy medium, and that's what I'm a little bit partial to. It's got terrific turret, terrific armor. Plays like a quick heavy or a heavy medium, and the four shots. I mean, they come so quick. 4 shots are
ridiculous. I mean, with over 700 damage, 760 damage in a clip.
Not to mention, look at the pen. I mean, the thing has the pen of descent. Of the Centurion, and so you're not just got 4 shots that you're gonna pray they're gonna land. You are just gonna obliterate people. If you use
this pen because you're calibrating the shells because it's an auto loader. You're at about 237.
That's right.
So you never have to shoot APCR.
Yeah, very, very seldomly. Fronts of Tiger 2s. And
that's about it.
Mouses or something. All right.
So you have huge clip damage. You have huge pen, and the other thing is, unlike the Set 1, this is not the turret off the Set 1. This is the turret off the Carnarvon. So it has a heavy tank's turret on a medium body, so you can go all down and nobody can hit you.
Right, and the upper plate on this tank is a medium upper plate. You can get shot there, but in general, it does. So it's not a heavy. Shouldn't be played like a heavy, but it is very capable of doing what my cock is doing here really well. You know,
it's a farmer's delight. This is like, it's a farmer's dream. I mean, you just sit back, reload the clip, which is not that long, and just start dumping shells.
And we are in, let's do a little memory test on the map. I'm going to call this one, I think we're in Black Goldville.
No, this is Canyon.
Canyon, damn it. Should be called Black Goldville, but it's not. It's got oil rigs.
All right.
I'm kidding. All right, so Canyon, and he found himself a T-71, one of my favorite targets in the game.
That's a treat. Look at that. Oh, almost got it.
He kept it on APCR, probably to want to mess around with, hoping to bounce HE. And look at this Chrysler. Just look at this fucking Chrysler. He's even got like the whole thing decked out. He's got the little flag on the side, whatever, just camped there hiding behind a bush.
That's good. This guy spent his money on the right stuff. Just money can't buy skill.
Well,
you knew that.
This
is one of those matches where you're happy it's not supremacy because you have a chance. You have a chance. Supremacy, the other team would have 2 bases capped, and you'd be running out of time.
I mean, it's 4 on 7 right now, but they're very low on hit points.
Yeah, they can clear a couple of people quickly.
And Gent obviously knows what he's doing, and he's got 827 hit points, so not a ton of hit points to do it with. But what I'm noticing him doing right away is he's going for some of the soft targets. And of course, the ISU is not a soft target. I think the ISU shot, but I couldn't for sure tell.
Well, he's on a reload anyway, so he's on a mag reload. There, so he's got it's a perfect time to take a hike and reset camo and go to another spot.
Oh, nice. See, there you go.
What a bounce. Love this turret. Love this turret.
Got a big hole in it, but that is just because it is spaced. Actually, that hole was there from earlier.
That was from before, yeah.
So that may have been something else. He is going to move up here. He's dying to kill this ISU, as I would be too, because you don't...
I think he just fired,
Yeah, I think so. I think he's going to be opportunistic here, though. By the way, it's 3 on 4 right now. So it's getting a little bit...
You see, look at this. LTTB is going to run in the YOLO, and that's what you want, because he's going to attract the ISU's attention, and then you shoot him.
T-71 just got killed. He was very, very low. There's an IS-3, though, up on the hill. And
yeah, he's coming down, so he's got to wait.
Oh, and there...
Be careful. Oh, there it is. ISU has no idea where he is. Here comes 700 hit points. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I think he couldn't get all 3, which is
smart. One more.
That IS-3 is such an idiot. That IS-3 could have helped their IS. I mean, their IS-3 could have really changed the game here. Instead, he went after that.
I don't know where he went, but it was not.
He went after the full health idiot Chrysler on Gent's team, which wasn't doing anything. But now he got engaged. He finally found an enemy because somebody ran up and shot him. So.
Well, guys like that, listen, they can. You just have to, instead of getting mad, you have to use them to your advantage.
Yeah, they're great meat shields.
It's a magnet. It's like a manure attracting flies. It's perfect for that.
All right, and he gets killed. Now it's a 3 on 1.
AFK.
So yeah, Gent's gonna light up his engine and call this a day. One of the nice things here, you can take a look at the inner clip speed of this tank. He woke up.
He wakes 4 shots of HE. That is well north of 1,000 damage.
3, 4. There we go. That'll help.
Yeah, this can basically damn near clear a Borsig with 1 clip.
Yeah, that is beautiful. So, Gent said this wasn't a great game. I thought it was pretty good, Gent. 4,931 damage, 1465 base.
That Chrysler stepped up.
Yeah, let's take a look at this genius here. Crash 0310, 47%. Nearly 14,000 battles and no brain whatsoever. All right. We got next. All right. We're gonna play one of Nerf 2 was created a month ago or so, and we have Just Another Dream, who's a member of Nerfed with an 8. That's our second team.
Our second clan, yeah.
And Just Another Dream here, who I don't really know, but hopefully he's get to know us, is driving the Standard B in New Bay. I don't own this tank. I skipped it. So, Lech, if anybody wants to talk, I have no knowledge of it whatsoever.
I can summarize this tank very easily. It has probably the best gun in Tier 9, and that's it. It has a great auto reloader. The gun is magnificent. It has no armor, and it's slow as hell. This tank irritates the crap out of me. But if you're going to farm, it's a great farmer. This is good. I like the teamwork here. This KV5 just driving like he's the only tank on the map. I love this guy. But yeah, this tank is a farming delight because the gun is just brilliant. The DPM is hard, but if you get a full clip, that's a lot of damage. So.
Well, I got the Progetto, and I'm not in love with it, but it's not a bad tank. It's just not a good tank.
Well, this is the way the gun used to be on the Progetto before they nerfed it and destroyed it.
Got it.
So Progetto was so amazing because it had the mobility, a little bit more armor, and this gun. So now the Progetto has no mobility and the gun blows. It's a good move. I like what they did there. I really don't play it anymore. They just completely ruined that tank. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Tell us how you really feel like. So you're.
Yeah.
Did they nerf? I thought this guy got nerfed as well, if I'm not mistaken.
They nerfed the DPM, but not the gun handling.
I see.
So that's what they should have done to the Progetto. But the Progetto, they left the DPM the same and ruined the gun handling. I would have lost DPM. I mean, the gun handling is atrocious. It's like driving.
Yeah, I don't like. Well, that's what I'm struggling with. I mean, it just misses.
And then they took all the horsepower away, so it's just I don't know what it is anymore. It's just pointless.
Darko could probably, I know Darko is listening, he could definitely share your sentiment. I think he has sold the, after a bad tourney performance from that tank.
Oh, I don't blame him. Back when the Progetto was pre-nerf, back when it was insane, Arthur and I used to tune with it. The two of us take two of them, and it was just a dream. I mean, we would just be tearing people apart. Those days are over. Now I just go back to playing your T62s. It's getting buffed again.
It is? Oh, that small buff in the
because it needs it. Yeah. Oh, there's a piece of turret on the T62 you can pen. Let's fix that right away. I mean,
I think
okay.
Putin must give instructions on the T62 directly to Wargame. All right, let's jump into this game here. So, just another dream here is playing this very well. I like the positions that he's taking. Smart positions, and he's playing this, I think, appropriately aggressively, but appropriately conservatively as well. I know he wanted to go after that Borsig, but he was smart to let that go and try to get this 5120. The problem with the 5120 here is HE's in very nice.
This tank has, by the way, HE about 110.
It does. Very nice.
Yes.
You got 3 into him.
A massive HE pen, 110, something like that. So.
And this is where the autoloader, helped come.
Reload.
Jesus, auto reload. Because if you were an autoloader there, that 5120 could have done a tremendous. Like, it could have potentially cleared you.
Yes, that's correct.
That's actually literally the difference. But it's still it's a 3-on-2. They have a KV4 up there and a T34. So it should, they have one more tank, but I'm sure they're lower on hit points. I don't know who the third.
So one of the things I like that he's doing here is he's not engaging until he gets the clip fully loaded, which is really what you have to do with this tank. This DPM is so low. Get the clip fully loaded and then engage. That's really important.
So treat it more like a standard autoloader, except for extreme situations.
Yeah, and then you get, like right here, you get another shot and you clip it right.
He was a little bit of a dangerous move there, but I think that was an incredibly smart move. Take a gun out, leave this guy be. Yeah, and then get Sean ready. Get the heat loaded up. Pound him in the front. Oh, beautifully done. Very well done. Nice carry.
Smart.
6 kills. 6 kills. Extremely well played.
That's not a mastery? Okay.
Yeah, I know. 1392 base.
1392 base. I can't believe that's not a mastery. That's a highway.
I'm actually really surprised to have seen that. From what I could tell, I mean, he got a little bit of damage as well for spotting, but he carried this team, I mean, about as hard as it can be carried.
Yeah.
Very impressive game. Just another dream.
Great game.
Yeah, well done.
Welcome to the NERFD family.
Absolutely. All right. So next after that, we have a couple of interesting things here. Why don't we go? I was in this game today, so why don't we play it? It is a mastery of the Matilda, the Tier 4 Matilda. We at NERFD are, we're good with playing all levels of tanks, and we like seal clubbing every once in a while. So,
indeed.
So it starts with me. I am in the B2, PZB2, in my epic favorite camo. Fluffy Kittens.
9 lives.
Whatever. I always call it Fluffy Kittens. And I'm actually tuning here with, I thought was the Vickers girl, which is King Tali's sister, I believe, who is in our clan and an excellent player. She normally brings the Matilda. She's grinding it for credits and things. And that's who I thought I was playing with. So Tali kind of surprised me there at the end. All right, so you know, traditionally here, I think when playing here at Fort Despair, which is extremely common for this tier 4 battles, you're in Fort Despair just about every time. And I like to go to this spotting area. I will say I am just too stupid and aggressive here. We were playing some pretty good players actually in terms of tanks. I don't know about actually. They had 2 A20s, 2 B1s, a DW2 and a PZ4D, and an SAU-40. All of those tanks have really high alpha.
Yes.
I should have thought of that. Like, I think they all have considerably higher alpha than me. And I pushed way too hard here, as you guys can see. I'm just trying to get this Matilda out, or DWT out. By the way, getting the damn tracks of the DWT tracked is nearly impossible in B2. But you just see, I'm just getting
shredded here.
Just got shredded. And all those tanks also have pretty good pen, so I couldn't do my usual. This tank usually bounces everything, but I was not bouncing anything. So I backed off trying to help the Vicar girl here. Unfortunately for me, as you'll see, my patience runs out. But when I see that they were running flank on the right, I did not want to let them come over, because then that would not have been good. And you can see there's a whole bunch of them over there. And this B1 just causes me a pain. That A20 actually cost me a shot on the B1, which I needed. And I'm trying to get after, you know, trying to stop this. The B1 is such a weird tank. You can pen the turret, but you can't pen the rest of the tank.
Oh, the turret's so small though. It's
exactly
a tough shot.
I had this
pinhead.
It is. Well, the B2 is the same way, except for the B1 has got a little bit more armor everywhere else, a little bit less speed.
Yeah.
So I'm pounding the A20 here, doing what I can. I'm down to 223 hit points. There's the B1. Unfortunately, he hits me. I couldn't just get a good bounce on this one. I think I'm
you're in a world of crap.
Yeah, they're all coming at me. I needed some help here, but the Vickers girl couldn't lend a hand at this time. As you see, she's up there in the Matilda. And by the way, again, that's King Tali. And so at this point, I'm going to switch to them. And there's Tali getting a kill. So he is right now 2 kills already, and he just starts unloading on these guys. It was a 3-on-4, and I gave a couple of tips here, probably not realizing who it was. That's a cool avatar, by the way. I'm wondering if is that the avatar from the current event?
I can't see it. What is it?
It's like a little fist holding something. Looks like
yes, that's the avatar.
Realistic. I did not play mini games. I think I got the avatar. Did not play mini games.
I have it, I think.
Yeah. I love avatars, you know, they make my day. So Tali here is, he just turns around. He realizes that there's not that much work to be done here, and he wants to go after this DW2. The DW2 is totally out of position. This guy wasn't a good player, but the DW2 is going to be a good tank. Now it's a 2-on-2. He's already got 3 kills, by the way. Clears him easily. And then gets to work on this A20, which, from seeing the A20 earlier, I knew this wouldn't be a big lift here. And there's...
Oh,
there we go.
The guy.
Hey, Benny.
Right here.
Hey, Benny. What's up, Benny? What are you up to? So it's a one-on-one.
Benny's taking a nap.
That's a one-on-one. Benny fell asleep. It's a long game. The A20 still can pound people pretty good. He gets the Matilda there. I still remember when the A20
has got great armor, so the 20 has a hard time.
I think the Matilda's getting nerfed here in 7.3, if I'm not mistaken.
I didn't see that. I don't think so.
I thought so.
No, you made that up. I just looked at all that today. There's no nerfing.
Well, there was talk of it, so it must not have happened. All right.
It didn't happen.
Well, that was, so Vickers Girl, King Tali, well played, excellent game for him, her.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
Third mastery in 260 battles, 1,073 base, 1,800 damage, and 5 kills. I did what I could, died, and let's take a look at.
Well, it's an indicator of your team, as you died a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then you're number 2 in damage.
Benny G, that was his 33rd game. He's already in tier 4 in his 33rd game.
Yep.
You know.
Maybe tier 4 a little early for that.
Yeah. Watermelon Man from Y-Wing. I do not know you. I do not know why you're my friend. All right. Keep rolling here. That was Tali. Let's do another lower tier one. We can do the Wheeler, who managed to master who was down there seal clubbing and managed to master the
Stewie.
M5 Stewart, which I don't know. Maybe I did master it finally. I can't remember if I mastered this or not. But this tank is epic. I mean, it's the fastest.
It is insane.
Tank. Oh my God, the speed of this. I mean,
it has an insane traverse, insane speed, and it rams like an E50.
It's hilarious.
That's the part that's insane. It's the ramming.
Let's go.
It's an amazing rammer.
It does have the bats.
You got to put the bats on. If you're going to steal club, we have some rules in the clan. One of them is you use every possible thing to look ridiculous. I also have the fluffy kittens on mine and the bats. Wheeler chose to just go with the bats and some cheap camo, but you know, what can you say?
As long as Wheeler doesn't die in a heartbreaking defeat, I'm fine.
Oh, he did not promise that. He did not promise that. Normally we make. Yeah, I know this could very well be that.
I watch every replay of it with a pit in my stomach.
Yeah. Well, you can't blame Wheeler for not having time to put some camo on this. He has been busy on a tirade of his, trying to rename the boneless tender to be called Saucy Nugs. And if you guys haven't seen that, we fully believe that
I don't even know what you're talking about. That sounds hilarious.
You haven't watched that, have you? You were in a week of missing in action.
I was gone for about 4 or 5 days, and then I came, and then my internet worked. Now that's been fixed, so I basically missed a week.
Well, the greatest video of the year was on YouTube of a gentleman in Lincoln, Nebraska who is offended by the use of boneless chicken wings. Says that they should be called other things. He went to the city court. I will post the link to the video for those who haven't watched it. It's the greatest video I've seen in a while.
Oh my God, I've got it. So, and we now have decided that's him.
We have actually looked at pictures of Wheeler that he posted on the site and compared them to pictures of the gentleman who has done this. And you look through this, there is incredible similarities.
Wow. Well, I'm trying to.
I should play it. So here we are with, let's go back to the game. So it's a 5-on-4. Wheeler is doing just literally everything here. I don't even know if he has teammates so far. I saw a couple of them driving around backwards.
No, I think it's a 1-on-7.
In Tier 3 steel clubbing, my favorite thing about it is you just absolutely 100% of the time assume that you're 1-on-7. Yes. I almost never play Tier 3 or 4 alone. Wheeler is solo, so he's he's completely insane. He is getting pounded. He's down to 183 hit points here.
This is a genius sitting up on the hill.
Yeah, well,
he's being aggressive. See, that's the thing. When I steal club in these low tiers, I save my hit points to the very last second. If you're aggressive in the beginning, a lot of times you will pay the price and you die, and then it's so
I would have ran.
It's risky.
I, on the other hand, played like a completely lunatic, and I ran everybody. I would have rammed that guy as hard as I could in the side. Nonetheless, everybody, tomato. Wheeler moves in. Oh crap! So Lance me again. By the way, he corrected me that the Matilda is getting buffed, significant speed buff. Are you fucking kidding me?
I have to buy mine back.
I don't know if I have mine back. I'm actually trying to fill my slot, so I'll make sure I have it. Slap some better camo on it. All right, that's going to be exciting. The Matilda's already OP in my opinion. They're out of their mind.
Yeah, it's a tough cookie. Great armor.
Oh, it's terrific armor. The DPM and the cannon is insane.
Yeah.
Well, there goes Wheeler. He ended up killing 5.
5 kills. Yeah, like I said, it's basically 1 against 7.
I'm actually surprised this ended up being a mastery. I think I've done this much. 8-13 base and did not get it.
8-13 is not that high for a 3, but...
Well, it's pretty high, but for this tank, it's very heavily played and an excellent tank. So, all right.
You did a great job.
Very well done, Wheeler. Congratulations. We'll work on those dunks, chicken dunks. All right. Well, we got what is going to be arguably one of the most fun plays of the entire stream. Our leader of the clan, Darther, Utility Arthur, finally got himself a T49.
I think that the world is definitely coming to an end.
Very likely, if Arthur is driving a T49, he has spent many a message yelling and bitching and moaning about this tank. But
I wonder if he got it because he had a camo to use up and he needed an American tank.
Well, it was. I think they were on sale. Arthur is Arthur. You can never try to get in the mind of Arthur. It won't work.
No.
And he's got
been trying for years.
And he's got the missed shot missile thing on the T49. If you
yes, I have it on mine too. But I love that thing. It's what do you call that thing? I forget.
Miss shot or something?
Yeah, missed opportunity. I don't know, whatever the hell it is. Who gives a shit? It looks hilarious.
I use the bats, I think. No, I have the dice on this thing. The dice is the best thing to ever have.
Oh, you know, I have the dice on that. You're right. I'm sorry. I have
Dice
that
is
too.
the
Oh,
best.
what a great shot.
That was terrific, Arthur. And this is realistic, I think.
That's
Yes,
how you
realistic.
play this tank. Don't stop moving. Don't stop.
Well, the thing about Arthur is he loves
Yeah, it's
autoloaders and
realistic
tanks
mode.
like this. And there's a
Oh,
tank.
jeez.
Oh, we got some shenanigans going on here. There is a Lorraine parked on top of a ISU, and they cleared him. Oh boy! And Arthur's found himself a bulldog. Oh! Yeah, I think the 101 was actually his own shot.
I think so, yeah.
Arthur, you got to switch to heat on that one, buddy. Oh, it's hard to do that quickly. Actually, Arthur plays the mouse. That should be automatic. All right, so he's what the hell's going on in this game? They're at Hellas. They're going to lose both caps. Yeah, they lost both caps. 7 on 4.
I knew he was typing something.
Arthur
is the master of the trash talk.
Oh,
The
he
master.
is unbelievable.
Nobody is better than him.
It's a competition, I think, between he and Red. Nice heat into the side of the STA, caught him on fire. That's what I love about this thing. It just burns people up. It just absolutely burns everybody. Let's see if Arthur can clear him. He switches to HE. That guy has no clue that he's there. Literally none. Arthur, absolutely fantastic shot.
Just melts him.
Melts him. 6 on 1. He had 3,000 damage, so I don't know how he must do the rest. I don't know what the hell he does here.
He's spent enough time playing with me that he probably has learned the ways of the farm.
Definitely has.
Well, I mean, that's a heat round waiting to happen right there.
I hope he keeps it to heat, not HE, and then Lau. He's not going to pen him. Even in the rear, I don't think with HE.
Well, the German tanks are ideal for the...
Oh, Cat's caught him on
jeez.
Caught him on fire, heated him up. Well played, Artie. Glad you got it. That was well done. Well done, Darther. Oh, I did not realize Darther had a 274. I have to ask him what those numbers mean. Cute. All right, let's see what we got left here. We've been blowing through these pretty quickly.
I got a good one today for my 183 one.
Yep, that's where I was going. All right.
Oh, man, this was funny. I got this tank 2 days ago.
I have it. I actually enjoy playing it. It is a very interesting tank.
This is a realistic match, by the way.
Realistic. You guys made a great point that you should play it in realistic because the camo rating on this tank is horrible nowadays, and in realistic that doesn't really matter. So that's a good point.
The camo rating after you shoot is 2%.
No, I think it's 1%. The grills is 2. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, maybe it's 1%.
You shoot, you will be spotted if anybody's in the range, which is
that first shot that you make, it really has to count because the second you fire, 7 people are going to shoot.
Exactly, and everybody sees. When you see one of these out in the open.
Oh, you want to kill them. I mean,
it's an immediate kill. So, Lech, what was your strategy here? We're also at Hellas, I noticed.
Hellas again, just by coincidence. I'm going right for this rock. I love the rock here for this tank. It's covered. I literally was not planning to move from here. I don't know that I actually did move the entire match.
That doesn't surprise me. You are known collectively as oh, beautiful shot. Oh, my God. 1,300, that's the only thing about realistic that could have rolled for 6. That could have cleared him.
That could have been 1,600, but that's okay. I'll take it.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is a listen. I'm a very much a farmer.
A juicy grill here.
I got screwed.
You hit the tracks. You hit the tracks.
I know. You believe that? That would have been the whole chicken caboodle. I mean, that would have been kitchen sink. But he survived for a little while. But yeah, I did end up moving. That's right. There's another. I'm looking for that 140 because I don't think he's dead at this point, but he eventually get him. Their whole team went right up there in that top part, which you shouldn't do in realistic. You can see when you cross.
Right, there you go.
Bam! 1300.
Oh. I mean, he's such a game-changing tank. I still remember, I think it was the Twister Cup 2 years ago. Massa from the EE team, I mean, literally did like 5,000 damage in this thing with one. I mean, just changed the game completely. Was nerfed after.
Well, no, the 5,000 was a grill, but what happened was there was a match where it was basically going to be a draw. It was just a stalemate, and one team had a 183 that hit a E50 inside with Hesh. basically took him out, and they ended up winning the game.
Yes, that's the one with Bushka started yelling, "We got to nerf this tank." But that was Mesa driving that, the same player who's in the grill.
Messi, yeah.
Messi, sorry.
Okay, all right, yeah.
All right, yeah. I don't know what's happened to him. I haven't heard much about him recently.
People grow up, but
yeah,
I did eventually move. I'd like to point that out.
I'm impressed.
I saw the 405 here, so
you've traveled about 400 meters so far. It's long distance battle for you.
I saw the 405 and I'm like,
HE, or did you use Hesh or HE? Hesh.
I hashed him and this idiot runs into me. Luckily, I just fired.
Yeah, you got the shot, got the kill.
I got the 1300, so
he had the secure fever on. All right, let's see what else is going to go on here. They got a tortoise. Oh, they're fun to shoot. In one of these.
Is he the only one left at this point?
He is the only one left. It's a 4-on-1.
Yeah, I have one 1300 left.
No,
I got
you got
so many
3.
1300 damage shots in this game.
Oh, you do? You still get everything? Do you hesh him?
Here it comes.
Heshing a tortoise is not easy.
It is to the side. I mean,
sure,
the hesh is high enough. So.
How did you get him in the side? Oh, he turned. Okay.
He turned. Yeah, he just.
That's a really good idea.
It's
a really good idea when you see a 183. You know, when I see a 183 challenge coming, I turn my.
That's all I'm looking at. Yeah.
All right. Well done, Lecky. Impressive game there. It isn't easy.
700, man.
Yeah. Well done. Lech, how's your win rate coming along there? 59-15. Well,
all right.
Can you smell? Right. Can you smell 60 yet?
Not that much. I just catch a whiff of it every once in a while. But that's it.
Arthur. This is being streamed.
He knows we're streaming.
You jackass. Oh, Bane sees this.
All right, anyway.
All right, I think this might be the last.
Bane, hey, Bane, in case you're watching, Arthur needs a tune.
Hey, Bane, Arthur wants a tune with you. We've got one game I wanted to show. Okay, Lance. Lance has a...
Yeah, it's another Lance game we had to see.
Yeah, this is actually might be game of the night. Lance gets a huge game with the Chief. I haven't watched it, but should be good.
Oh, the Chiefs.
And Lance, you know, one thing I like about Lance, he's not as cheap as you, Lech. He does slap good camos on tanks. He doesn't. You have like this. Your Chieftain's got this gray, ugly camo. Just makes me like want to vomit.
The Chieftain has great camo on mine. You're wrong. I don't like this camo for the record. This stupid Union Jack is hideous. But I do have camo on all my tanks. I just have never paid for it.
You've never paid for a camo?
That is correct.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Your cheapness has no end.
Well, listen, I bought a lot of tanks.
Fair enough.
So I save my gold for buying tanks. I have an armada of gold tanks that I probably don't need. And that's, what can I say?
Well, good enough. All right, so Lance here, you know, we are in Castilla, and Lance goes to my favorite spot here with a heavy, with gun depression, although I would say I do like going A here as well, because I would
have gone A because, as I say, I always play the Chieftain Mark 6 as a medium, but you can definitely play it there without a problem.
Definitely, and I think that was a terrific shot there. He switched to APCR, hit the size of the JGPZ. Or sorry, Lance always corrects me. The Jagdtaga. It's a Jagdtaga.
Jaegeru.
Or Jaegeru, whatever. All right, so the Progetto is over there. Yeah, Lance's ears are bleeding right now. Jaegeru is over there. Lance is going to try to get a roof shot on my bet. Yep. Oh, come on.
Oh, what a snapperoo. I love this guy.
RNGesus. Woo, that was a good one, Lance.
Chieftain Mark 6 says RNGesus always frightening shotgun.
Well, having like...
I've probably got 1,000 matches in my Mark 6, and I feel like RNGesus is always on my side. I mean,
yeah.
It's...
Well, you know, a part of it, it's not RNGesus, is shot velocity. It's got insane velocity. Oh, there's the rest of the team up in the ridge.
It's got such a magnificent gun. I mean, the pen is not great on APCR, but it has great hash pen. And like you said, the dispersion, the velocity, I mean, it's just a rifle.
It is. I mean, I love high-velocity cannons, and it has one of the best. Lance is waiting for that shot there. Nice work.
I would hash this guy right in the side.
I think he is not hashing. Lance is new to the tank. Lance, you should have hashed.
Yeah, that's a hash, yeah. Progetto has no spaced armor on the side and no armor at all. Always
one of the things I love about this tank is it shoots APCR. I'm so sick and tired of heat. I hate heat in a heavy. So I don't mind it in a medium, obviously, but in a heavy, I cannot stand it. Very nicely done there. And now it's a 7-on-6 when they cleared that IS-4. Lance is going to go for a cheek shot, gets it, but it gets hard. You see, the one problem with, big problem with the Chief is the size. And you've got to get, being exposed like that's very dangerous. You can get heshed, smashed, HE'd in the side.
Yeah, he can actually be HE'd for 1,200 by that if the guy just put him right there. This is hilarious. What a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, and well, actually, the E5 has pinned the Jaegeru.
Yeah,
this is going to be a brawl.
This is now a shamassel. I mean, he's got to get rid of that Bosch ASAP.
You know, and the E5 is rushing him.
That's a problem.
His E5 is face hugging the Foch, which is, I guess, Lance. Although then there's a 263.
Look at this E5. I mean, what is he distracted by? Something shiny?
I have no idea what that E5 was doing.
What an idiot.
That Foch, by the way, killed Lance's E5, who wasn't a good player, clearly. And he's got a 1-on-2.
It's a comedy of errors.
PC aim,
there you go. Great shot.
Again, I don't have that luxury in a mobile device. Cannot zoom in that far. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, dangerous shot. Bounces it. This turret is unbelievably good. If hauled down, this tank is very hard to penetrate. And foolish to get spaced armor that fools a lot of players as well. Nice shot there into the cheek of the E100. It is a 5-on-2. I just don't know where Lance's team is. Anyway, so Lance continues to farm. It's not really farming. He said this was a farm fest. I would not have called this a farm fest.
No, he's being aggressive. I love it. He's actually being more aggressive than I ever would be. That's a headshot right there. Ooh.
Another headshot. Lance, you got to work on your hesh, buddy. That is the one thing. Where did that go? That was another mirror. I didn't even see that.
Well, listen. Oh, boy. He's staring right at him. Oh, he lands.
Lance is down to 206. This E100.
I would definitely be getting behind a building.
The E100 is going to clear him. I think Lance is just going to take some damage and say forget it. Not a bad.
Yeah, it's in the bag.
Yeah, it's in the bag, and he didn't need the kill, but he stayed alive. 6,000 plus damage. Nice salute there, Lance. 61.
This is a great tank.
Yeah, mastery, of course. 1629 base.
Beautiful.
Very well done. Damaged 7 tanks. Just going to look at... Let's take a look at the E5 on Lance's team. I'm calling moron. No, not too bad.
Just had an off night.
Yeah, just an off night. Very well done for Lance there. And one of the things I love about the Chief is you can play in Tier 10 and make coin.
Yeah, a lot of it.
60,000 coins. Very, very well done. Well, boys and girls, that is the end of the stream. Let's see what Arthur came back with. Oh, he knows. He spammed me. LOL. Forgot about the stream. All right, that sounds about right. I want to tell everybody I got 295 tanks right now. I'm cresting the 300, trying to chase Rebels down. Rebels got 410, I believe.
Stuff to be proud of. I've sold a lot of tanks lately, and I don't miss any of them.
I have a lot of slots. I might as well fill them. You got to get birthdays. I play all these tanks on birthdays. There's a lovely 313 to say goodbye to you all. Greatest camo in the game.
Oh, no, it's not. It looks like a turret floating in a river.
Yes, many have said so. Also looks like the real mouse had similar looking camo, apparently.
No,
I made
the
that
real
up.
mouse didn't exist. Okay, it was a mock-up. All right, anyway.
All right, well, yes. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and great games, everyone. Terrific games, everyone. All right, see you. Bye.
Bye-bye.